you all. Carpetbagger here, coming to you live from the south. More specifically, today we're starting out in Mobile, Alabama. Now, I've mentioned this before, but the way I plan my trips, the way I bounce from city to city is sometimes pretty nonsensical. I was at my house a couple days ago. We traveled, wanted to do the Louisiana State Fair, drove 10 hours in one day to then drove 2 hours the next morning to get to the fair. After the fair, enjoyed the Louisiana State Fair yesterday, then got in the car, drove 6 hours last night here to Mobile, trying to get down to Florida. And as you notice, if you look at a map, you'll notice Shreveport, Louisiana, not on the way to Florida from the North Carolina mountains. But in my head, I was like, nah, we'll swing over there. It's just an extra 10 hours on our trip to tack on. So we're in the process of heading towards Florida, planning on driving into the Florida Panhandle today. But starting the day out in the beautiful city of Mobile, Alabama. And one interesting thing, I found this to be a very interesting fact about Mobile, Alabama, and that is, it is the home of the American Mardi Gras, the American Carnival season. Now, most people associate this Mardi Gras with New Orleans, but the very first Mardi Gras celebration in the United States took place in Mobile, Alabama, back in 1707. They've been celebrating Mardi Gras here longer than the United States has even existed. We have this park here in the middle of the city, and we have these colorful Mardi Gras statues dotting the park. You can see the royalty there. Okay, this was a real person. This is King Alexis I. His Royal Highness was crowned in 1940 by the Mobile Area Mardi Gras Association. So all hail King Alexis. The statue known as the trumpeter, or the trumpeteer, however you want to put it. You can see these statues here, very colorful. These bright statues, kind of fits in with the gaudy nature of Mardi Gras itself. And as we drive across the country, this early part of November, you can see the Christmas trees in different places popping up. There's no denying it. There's absolutely no denying it. The Christmas season begins the second the clock strikes midnight on October 31st. Once Halloween is done, Christmas officially begins. She's the Queen of Mamga, crowned in 1940. Looks kind of like a sugar plum fairy there with her dress and her scepter. See the Mardi Gras jesters here around Mardi Gras Park. It says here, the jesters create merry misrule with mirth and magic during America's oldest Mardi Gras. Now that's what I like to consider I like to do on this channel, is I like to create merry misrule with mirth and magic. That's my personal motto. Here we have Chief Slackabamarinko, portrayed by Joe Kane, who revived the Mobile's Mardi Gras in 1866. So, is Chief Slackabamarinko, is that a fictional character portrayed by Joe Kane? Yeah, the Mardi Gras lore is very, very hard to keep up with. And since we are in Mobile, Alabama, the Mardi Gras capital of the United States, I figured we'd stop here at the Mobile Carnival Museum. See this wonderful old building here, those jesters on the porch. And just to clarify, the Carnival is the season of Mardi Gras. It's the season where all the celebrations happen. Mardi Gras is kind of the the climax or main event of Carnival, the final day of the Carnival season. They actually have parades and celebrations all leading up to Mardi Gras. Now here, instead of exiting through the gift shop, it looks like we enter through the gift shop. That's a weird twist of fate there. Look at these giant jesters here. They have bells on their skirts, bells on their shoes, and it looks like he's stepping on a happy gourd. Okay, it looks like we come around the side here, enter through the gift shop over here. Oh, but look at that. The giant crown there, made with silver doubloons. During the parade, they'll actually hand off these coins. These are really good. These are really good, like, souvenirs to get during a Mardi Gras parade. We enter here through this room with these parade floats. This big orange dragon here, and that's, look at his eye. Look at his eye. His eye is a science ball. Look at that. You see that? See the revelers here on the back of the dragon. Yeah, look at these. These guys here are really, really excited about Mardi Gras. Those are some joyful mannequins there. A giant cat here. Giant, shiny cat. Okay, looks like he's made out of cupcake wrappers. That's pretty interesting. And then it looks like a moon pie made out of doubloons. I'm gathering here that actually moon pies are part of the Mardi Gras celebration here in Mobile. They actually will throw moon pies from the floats. And it looks like we're actually permitted to board this full-sized parade float here. You can see the revelers. You have the handles here so they can hold on and don't fall off the float. And then they throw beads and coins and apparently moon pies. Beads here. Let's try that one more time. There we go. See the fire truck over here. Of course, you always have fire trucks in a parade. What would a parade be without fire trucks? The Dalmatian there. It's the firefighter. That big purple crown up there. Oh, I really like this guy here. This super spooky skeleton man. And we got a jester there. And what's he carrying there? Are those balloons? Got some balloons. No. Wander through this massive building here. Just all these rooms full of Mardi Gras costumes. A little wagon there, pull a little baby jester. Oh, and look at all these crowns. It's covered in precious jewels. Oh, look at that. Look at that cape. Can you imagine wearing a cape that big? That's almost insane. Look at this dress here, made out of newspaper clippings. Yeah, very interesting costumes. This person here has a golden toilet plunger and like a poison ivy type costume there. This one over here, it's like Mary Poppins. And then a Ruth Bader Ginsburg dress. Oh yeah, it's a dress that makes you look like a bottle of champagne. Here are the Mardi Gras throws. These are different things they would throw from the parade float. See little ducks there, of course the beads, tossing footballs. It's easy, you know, because a football's designed to be tossed. Like I mentioned, the moon pies, I guess a big thing here in Mobile, Alabama. Like little miniature floats here that children can ride in. Oh yeah, check out this little boat here. It's pretty cool, but oh yeah, look at that. We got a Willy Wonka themed float there with, oh look at that, little Oompa Loompa riding in the Wonka float. I love that so much. Here is like the room of capes. Yeah, just crazy when you think about, you know, how much these capes cost to make and how long they must take to produce. Mardi Gras is definitely a labor of love and an investment. Parasols up on the ceiling, and lots of royalty. People parading in the streets with crowns and giant capes. There's the costume of Wilbur, the royal court jester. I guess he hangs out with a lady dressed like a zebra and a lady dressed like a tiger. Jester costume. I like his little head he has on a stick there. And check out this hallway of festiveness. The elephant helmet there. We got jesters. We got it's like almost like a musketeer there. Ooh, I like Mardi Gras Santa. I guess if Mardi Gras Santa came down your chimney, what would you leave Mardi Gras Santa? Like, would you leave him milk and cookies, or would you leave him something else? Leave a comment in the comment section what you would leave for Mardi Gras Santa. Look at all these different flashy outfits, some of them inspired by Native Americans. A lot of masks. I guess the masks are so you could party and do things that maybe you wouldn't normally do. And then the next morning, you know, people won't know that it was you that did those things. And the shirtless man here at the end of the hallway. It's another part of Mardi Gras lore. Father Time. Time waits for no man. Let's see, we have another jester there, and he's holding these things. I thought they were balloons before, but I don't think they're balloons. It's like these three heavy things that he's carrying around on a stick. They may be some sort of device for making noise. Then this goat here, this wooden goat was constructed in 1870, and has been it was a goat that they would parade through the street while they're celebrating. Yeah, more interesting costumes with a veil over the face. Oh, look at that guy's mustache back there. And then this butterfly lady. As we exit through the gift shop here, I see that we have a new local cryptid, Mardi Squatch. The big moon here in the middle of the gift shop. We have little Mardi Gras nutcrackers. Although we might have trouble getting a nut in his mouth because he's got that mask there. Some costume items if you'd like to dress up for Mardi Gras yourself. We got a bunny mask, a giraffe, zebra, and look at that, that's a Godzilla mask. That is super cool. I think I might get that for Jen. Of course, you can stock up on Mardi Gras beads while you're here. Get yourself a crazy Mardi Gras hat. I do kind of like the gator hat there. And I'd love to stick around and celebrate but we got to get back on that long, lonesome road. Apparently this tunnel's taking us underwater. Stopped off here in Daphne, Alabama, here at the Gator Boardwalk. The town actually built a special viewing area where you can come and see alligators. So hopefully there's a gator or two out that we could take a peek at. I don't see any gators on this side, but it looks like those people across the street may be looking at something. Let's go over there and see if there's a gator on the other side of the road. Why did the gator cross the road? I don't spot any immediate gators here, but sometimes they can be hard to find. They're very good at hiding. There's a bird there, sunning his wings. And remember, no diving or jumping from the Gator Boardwalk. Literally, you have to put a sign to tell people not to jump into a pit of alligators. Oh man, I really don't want to come out to Gator Boardwalk and not see a gator. But there we go. I don't know how well you guys can see it. Right there in the middle, that is a gator. It's a big old alligator there. It's behind this chain link fence, so we can't get any closer to it. But that is a wild alligator. Oh, you can see him moving there. See him swimming across the marsh. I am happy that we saw a gator here on the Gator Boardwalk. Is that Kirby there? Looks like he's got some stink lines on him. Okay, I just about lost my mind when I looked over here. But yeah, these gators are fake. Boo! That was a decoy gator. Stopped off for a pit stop here at the Oasis Travel Center, and look at the entrance to this building. You've got like a hippie bus here. There's a cat up there on the dashboard. A hippie lady's got disco balls for earrings. The flowered headlights. So I guess we head in through the side of the bus here. Okay, it's a lot of fun in here. Have a pirate ship here as the cash register. It's actually split in half. I guess they're selling snakes on the front part of the ship, and then I guess selling fudge here on the back. Yeah, look at the fudge. Over here we have a doll shop. I guess this is a little toy store here. It's around the corner. Oh, okay. Yeah, a variety of different toys. These the Eternals, and some Space Jam action figures. Here we have, is that LeBron James dressed as Robin? I've not seen that movie. Not seen the movie, but okay. You have Bugs Bunny as Batman as well. That must be from, you know, the movie. There's a Subway there, but the drink station here, the filling station, has a space theme. See little UFOs floating around there. There's Saturn. That's very interesting. Love the theming here at this travel station. And look at this, it actually encourages you to create your own flavor. I remember as kids we would, you know, you would mix all the sodas together. I remember, you know, it was a big thing. You took a little bit of each soda, mixed them together, and drank them. And I guess here, they're recapturing that youthful moment and encouraging you to blend the flavors together to create your own drink. Yeah, maybe a little Fanta orange mixed with Barks root beer. Probably be delicious. 99 bottles of beer on the wall. One of the most classic road trip songs of all time. One designed to eventually make everyone in the car go insane. And there's our buddy, Frozetti the Yeti. A truck stop section over here. The cash register on this side is actually in this old semi-truck. And also here at the Travel Center we have the Derailed Diner. Looks like a diner themed after a train wreck. You can see the train car there smashed through the side of the building. I guess, oh! Train bell was ringing. All right. All aboard. All right, so here we are at the Derailed Diner. I guess we will get ourselves something to eat here. You have the school bus there behind the bar. That's pretty fun. Hiding back here, there's a carousel horse, but we mustn't touch it. All right, we gotta wait here for the conductor to seat us. Oh yeah, look at our seat here. See things inside the table. This is like a space theme. You know, we're in a train-themed restaurant. It's a space-themed table. There's an astronaut there in the table. Several astronauts. And some postcards from space. Okay, this place is completely amazing. This table here, got the old, are these van seats or maybe airline seats? What kind of seats are those? We entered there through that wrecked train car there, and look at this. This is so much fun. You can eat off the back of the bed of a pickup truck. Even the back window there is a TV, so you can watch TV while eating off the bed of a pickup truck. That's so cool. Oh yeah, these are definitely airline seats right here. That's really fun. You have the airline seats and then an airline themed table. It's got little planes there, little like pins you'd get from an airline pilot if he lets you sit up front. There's a Hot Wheel themed table. It's got that orange Hot Wheel track. I remember that from when I was a kid. Remember when I was a kid, you know, you'd smack each other with those tracks. See the little cars going around there. You can see the pink Cadillac sticking out of the wall there. And it looks like this section's closed off, but I guess you actually can eat in the actual train car back there, one of the train cars we saw on the exterior of the building. Look at this poster here. Is your trip necessary? Needless travel interferes with the war effort. Yikes, I'd get in big trouble. I'd get in big trouble during the war for needlessly traveling. All right, and my food has arrived. I got the grilled Cajun catfish, and it came with green beans and rice pilaf, but I asked if I could get 2 orders of green beans because I'm trying to do low carb, but those do look like some good green beans. You can see the chunks of bacon right there in the beans. All right, this looks super tasty. Let's try some of this catfish here. Got that blackened Cajun flavoring. Ooh, it's got that good Cajun salty spiciness to it. Let's try some of these green beans. Like I said, they're just crawling in bacon. Some top-notch green beans there. Absolutely, absolutely delicious. Ooh, a little drink of diet soda there. Very delicious. And once again, I am a member of the Clean Plate Club. Those were some really good green beans. And we made it to the great state of Florida. Actually, here at the Welcome Center, we have one of the Blue Angels on a pole. They're the jets that are famous for doing you know, fancy flying shows in the air. Yeah, I don't think I've actually been to this particular Welcome Center before. Hopefully they got my my free orange juice waiting there for me. Look at that, we got the flamingos there up on the top. Looks like their Welcome Center sponsored by Publix, the popular grocery store out of Florida. And then there's a painted sea turtle there. It says Navarre Beach, Florida's most relaxing place. I've never been to Navarre Beach. See some sea creatures there, different beach scenes. And then for some reason, there's a tiger on one of the fins. Is that, I don't know, is that where the, I was gonna say, is that where Carol Baskins is from? Okay, they have the free OJ inside. Let's go get our free OJ. And there we go. Our free Welcome to Florida cup of orange juice. Yeah, the Florida Welcome Centers, they do close at 5, so if you want to get your free orange juice, you gotta get to Florida before 5. We usually end up missing it. You usually end up getting into Florida in the evening, so I'm so excited to be able to get my free orange juice. Oh, so good. And here is the mascot of the Florida citrus industry. It is Captain Citrus. And look at this, we have the Captain Citrus comics. These are actually hard to come by. A lot of times they're out of these. Look at that, you can see Captain Citrus, actually a member of the Avengers there. There he is with Captain America, Thor, and Iron Man, and Black Widow. Here is Allie, the alligator, greeting us to Florida. But also greeting us to Florida is a little fish there. Welcome to Florida, says Florida Fish. And just to be clear, we are currently in Central Time. You'll be entering Eastern Time in 150 miles from here. So keep that in mind. We're traveling into the future. Also a Florida spaceman, because they shoot spaceships into space from Florida. So free orange juice, free Captain Citrus comic books. Florida still the reigning champion of the State Welcome Center. See, we have Orlando, Florida, under siege by these purple monsters. There's Captain Citrus at his home on a orange farm in Florida. Looks like he gets his powers from the sunshine of Florida. And the second issue dwells more into his citrus powers. I guess he was working on his citrus farm, and these glowing oranges attached to his hands, giving him his superpower to harness sunshine. Yeah, they definitely need to give us a Captain Citrus movie. They've done much dumber stuff in the Marvel universe. Give us Captain Citrus. Why not? What could it hurt? Stopped off here in Milton, Florida, where they have a Piggly Wiggly, the greatest grocery store name of all time. But I don't think I've ever seen this before. Check this out. They have a fiberglass pig out here in front. It's a wonderful photo op here in front of the Piggly Wiggly. Look at that. He's got a butcher's hat on, a butcher's robe. I don't know, after the Halloween season, you know, normally when you see pig men dressed like butchers, they're chasing you with chainsaws. Now I tell you, some of the tensest situations I've ever walked into are when you show up to check into a hotel at midnight. There was a gentleman who was very angry and wanted to go to sleep, and a woman trying to check him in that was very overwhelmed by the technology she was dealing with. So I had to sit in the lobby, play on my phone for about 30 minutes, just hoping that the emotions did not boil over. And I've seen a lot of situations like that. You get, when people get off the road, they are cranky. When they're ready to check into their hotel and they show up late, if there's something wrong with the reservation, it can lead to some very tense situations. I've been a part of these tense situations before, but I've kind of, I consider myself to be well versed in making sure hotel interactions go down smoothly. Yeah, one thing I have learned, because most hotels are open all night, but I would definitely recommend, if you're showing up after midnight, definitely give the front desk a call and just let them know, because I've had a few problems arise from that, where they think you're not coming, or they consider you a no-show. It's best to just call ahead, let them know you're coming, and just talk to a person and make sure. I've had problems where I've had hotels where they say like, oh no, our office closes at 10. You can't check in after that. So, especially like in rural areas, sometimes they don't have someone to be there 24 hours. So just be in communication. Just some more tips. You always lock the chain and the deadbolt and put the do not disturb sign out. All three. Two of them will not suffice. You need all three to make sure that you're safe and sound and will not be bothered in the morning. And actually, the time changes. I just remember the time changes tonight. I actually just drove from Central Time back into Eastern Time, but in just a few hours, we're gonna flip back to the time that I was just in. Time zones continue to mystify me, and I want to thank everyone out there. For those of you still watching this video, my personal update that I put out a few days ago, I just want to personally thank everyone who responded to that and commented on, you know, my mental health, my autism, my physical health, the moving situation, and I plan on getting back and talking more about that in the future. Of just while I'm on the road, I wanted to focus on the roadside attractions and fun stuff right now, but I definitely am very interested in sharing more, since it does appear you guys do care, and that means a lot to me. You guys do care, so I will be sharing more of what's going on in my personal life, and if you guys are interested in hearing about it, I'm interested in talking about it. But right now, I'm going to edit this video right now that you're watching, I'm gonna sit down in this chair and edit it. I'm excited because I'm only staying one night in this hotel. I gotta get up and get going in the morning. I found out there's an event tomorrow that I wanted to attend, so I'm gonna race over there. But I'm very excited because once I get to Central Florida, I'm planning on being there in the same hotel. Get this, I'm gonna be in the same hotel for over a week, and that makes me so happy. Like, you don't understand. Like, that is such a rarity. I can't remember the last time I've been in a hotel for longer than a week. So gonna be doing some stuff in the Orlando area that I'm excited about. Like I said, I'm gonna finally use my Disney annual pass. I finally joined the annual pass club, or whatever. What do they call people with annual passes? Anyways, thank you guys so much for coming along with me today. It's been a long drive, and I appreciate you guys sitting in my passenger seat. If you like these videos, consider subscribing. It does really help the channel. We're about 20,000 away from 500,000, so I don't know. I'm not gonna beg for subscribers, but it'd be pretty cool if I could get to 500,000 subscribers on this channel. I think that'd be fun. So recommend it to a friend, share this video, leave a comment. I love comments. I do read all the comments. I want people to know that. I don't have time to respond to every comment, but I read every single comment that gets left. If you'd like to help support the channel, consider contributing to Patreon. $3 or more will get you a postcard once a month from me to you. Also selling enamel pins in the Etsy shop, as well as doing personalized messages on Cameo. You can send them to yourself, to your friends, to your family, whatever you'd like. If you're interested in that, check the description of this video. And of course, all that goes to help keep this train on the track, this boat in the water, and this dirigible in the air. Until next time, my friends, this one's in the bag.